Hello everybody, Susan Smith here, and welcome to week 8 and the practice of tapas. And so tapas literally translates to heat the body, and by doing so to cleanse it. It is discipline, and it is the disciplined practice of both asana, or yoga postures, pranayama, and meditation. In the sutras, one of the first offerings when you begin your practice of yoga is tapas. They recommend tapas, swadhyaya, and isvara pranadanya. And tapas is the heating, the purification. Swadhyaya is self-study and examination. And isvara pranadanya is surrender to God. So today we're just going to work on tapas. And I wanted to offer you all an easy home practice that you can do every morning, because the discipline of doing it every day is where the transformation happens. So grab your yoga mat, and I'll post the journaling questions later, but for now, here's just a little home practice. So let's do it. So come to the top of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, and root down through the 4 corners of the feet, the mound under the big toe, the pinky toe, and both sides of the heels. And begin to draw Mula Bandha, that's the space between the pubic bone and the belly button. It's an energetic lift in and up. And Uddiyana Bandha draws the navel to the back of the spine. This allows our body to take in more oxygen and release the carbon dioxide and impurities in the lower lobes of the lungs. And then the last one is Jalandhara Bandha, and that lock is the chin or water pipe lock. And it's kind of a pressing of the skull to an imaginary wall behind your head, and it draws the epiglottis in. That's all. So using full pranayama and bandhas for practice, just take a breath in and a breath out. And whenever you come to your mat, take a breath in and a breath out. Just start to do a mental body scan and notice where there's any residual tension or energy. 2 more breaths. Last breath in and last breath out. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, begin to soften the knees and bow forward, coming through flat back all the way down. And then inhale, come up to an extended forward bend. So the crown of the head's reaching forward, the tailbone's reaching back. Exhale, fingertips down, step your left leg back long. And just take a breath right here, full breath in. Just feel the torso lift up and the hips drop. And then exhale, step back to high push-up. Now in the morning, I would highly recommend you drop your knees for maybe 1 or 2 sets. Full breath in. And then exhale, lower and bend the elbows halfway. Then inhale, release the hips. Elbows draw in, shoulder blades draw down, tops of the feet pressing. And then exhale, push back, downward facing dog. So take 3 breaths right here. In and out. Feet are hip distance apart. Hands are shoulder distance. And out. Shoulder blades draw down the back. Last breath. And out. And then inhale, lift the right leg up behind the body. Hips are nice and square. And then as you exhale, step the right foot forward. Now take a breath in. You really want to use this right leg. And then exhale, step forward and fold in half, toe to toe. Inhale, rise all the way to standing, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, draw down forward, empty the lungs. Inhale, hit the flat back position, shoulder blades set. Exhale, step your right leg back long. So take a breath, feel the length right here. Strengthen both legs. Exhale, step back, high push-up. Now you can stay right here or drop your knees. It's your choice. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just 3 breaths in and out. Breath in and out. You may need to bend your knees and send your sit bones way up high. Last breath in and out. And then inhale, lift the left leg. And as you exhale, draw it all the way through between the hands. Take a full breath. You want to use the strength of this leg. Exhale, step forward, fold in half, toe to toe. Bend the knees and then reach the arms forward and up. And come into a chair pose. So chair pose helps heat the body. So you're working to draw the knees back over the ankle bones. You're hugging the knees and the calf muscles together. And you're still working a little bit of that belly lock. The arms reach up. And then as you exhale, bow forward, lead with the heart, let the hips rise up. And then inhale, come up, hit that flat back position. And then you can exhale, walk, hop, or float high to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. And as you exhale, step it forward. Rotate the back heel down at about 45-degree angle. And then inhale, lift the torso up. Warrior 1. Exhale, release. High push up. Keep exhaling low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts. Breathe in. Step it forward. Breathe out. Rotate the right heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, come up. One long exhalation. High. Low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So from here, we're going to go right into hip opening. Take a breath in and a breath out. Then inhale, lift the right leg up. And as you exhale, bring it forward. Now if it gets stuck, just pick it up and walk it up there. And then slowly start to toe heel the foot over to the left-hand side of the mat. Lower down the shin and the knee. Release the left knee back. And then hold your torso up, just upright for a minute. And then as you exhale, start to fold forward. So we're going to hold this. This is half pigeon pose. We're going to just hold this for 10 breaths. So kind of settle in here. Allow your heart to melt down. Dropping that left hip to the ground. Slow, even breaths in and out. In and out. In and out. 2 more breaths. In and out. Last breath. In and out. And then inhale, lift the torso up. And as you exhale, begin to roll out on that right hip. Stack the left hip on top. Stack the left leg on top. So you're working to have shin bone on top of shin bone. Now for a lot of us, that's not accessible, and we might look like this. And this is okay, just lift your heart up and stay right here. We're getting into the deep hip muscles, the piriformis and the iliacus and the psoas. And all you're going to do once you're there is start to fold forward. And for a lot of us, we might just look like this. 4 more breaths. If you can fold forward and then bring your forehead down to your fist or your hands, please do so. 3 more breaths. In and out. In and out. In and out. And then inhale, come all the way up and just tighten the knee position in. So you're working to have that left knee stacked on top of the right. And we're simply going to hold the feet and inhale, puff the chest forward and squeeze the shoulder blades together, chin lock. And then exhale, dome and round. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades forward. Exhale, dome and round. One more. Inhale, draw it forward, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, dome and round. And then bring both legs together and come up in supported Navasana pose. So in supported Navasana, you're gazing at your big toes and you're going to inhale and exhale. Just lifting the heart, contracting the navel to the spine. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. And come on and give those knees a little hug. And then you can just simply push your bum forward and come up to a forward bend. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees and reach the arms forward and up. Come back to chair pose. Exhale, bow forward and empty. Inhale, come up, hit that flat back position. And then exhale, walk, hop, or float, high push up and low. Inhale, up dog, open the heart, shoulders away from the ears. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind the body. And as you exhale, step it between the hands. Toe heel that left foot over to the right wrist. Lower down the shin, the knee, the right knee, the back of the foot. Pause right here to square the hips up. And then exhale, fold forward. So it's really important to relax into this pose. We carry most of our emotional baggage in our hips and our heart. And so the deeper, the slower, the more rhythmic the breathing, the more the parasympathetic nervous system can kick in and help you relax, release, and let go. Let's try 6 more breaths right here. In and out. In and out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in and out. Each time sinking a little deeper. Last breath. And then inhale, slowly lift the torso up. And as you exhale, roll out on that left hip. Stack that right shin on top. And remember, a lot of you might just be right here. That's perfectly fine. The densest and longest piece of connective tissue in the body is at the hip flexors. And so it's going to have some tightness. So just be a little loving. Just be a little kind. If you can manage to start to shift your body weight forward, please do so. And let's try 3 more full breaths right here. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Last full breath. And empty, let go. Inhale, come all the way up. Tighten that knee position in. So this is Gomukhasana, or cow face legs. grab a hold of those toes. Inhale, let the chest come forward. Exhale, pull the belly button in. Inhale, retract the shoulder blades, squeeze them together. Exhale, pull it all in. One more. Inhale and exhale. Then inhale, release the legs. Bring both feet out. Knees are bent, feet are hip distance apart. And bring your hands behind you. Fingertips facing the heels. And just take a breath. And as you exhale, start to lift the hips all the way up. Elongate the neck and then release it back. 4 more breaths right here. This is reverse tabletop. Pressing evenly through the feet and the hands. Last breath. And release your buttocks down. Extend both legs forward and then bend your left foot. Bring it to the inner thigh of the right leg. And then inhale, create that nice curve in the low back. Reach the arms straight up. This is more as a reminder to stay long than just to cave in. So keep that back nice and flat. And then as you exhale, you're going to hinge at the hips. 90% of us will need to bend that right leg. And so your low belly comes down and you're working to grab to the bottom of the foot and draw that femur, that thigh bone into its hip socket as you lengthen out over the leg. Keep working the shoulder blades down the back. Then inhale, engage your core and come all the way back up. And then as you exhale, just cross that left leg right over top. Now I have a really tender low back. And so one of my reminders here is I kind of hold my left hip to keep my left low back stable from over rotation. And I like to hug my left leg and pull from the thigh bone up to the knee to create my own traction, because we're really working the thoracic spine or the middle of the spine. Take a breath and then exhale, begin to just twist, and we're rinsing out those internal organs, the stomach, the liver, the spleen, and improving mobility in the mid part of that back where all that congestion likes to creep up and hang out. And then slowly unravel. You can actually feel the warmth in your belly. And simply switch legs. Left leg's extended. Right foot is in the inner thigh, working to have that nice long spine. Knee can be fully bent or straight, depending on your flexibility today. Because some days flexibility might be permitting, other days maybe not so much. That's okay. Breath in. I like to use my arms to draw the femur back and help increase the length and the mobility behind my shoulder blades, because that's where I get a lot of stuck energy. Now engage your core. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, just cross that right leg over top. Long spine, stabilize the low back, full breath. And watch this right big toe, because that one likes to peek up, right? Anchor that right big toe down. 3 more breaths. And then slowly release. So inhale, reach the arms up. Remember, knees can be bent. And then as you exhale, we're going to come forward into Paschimottanasana. Now in Paschimottanasana, you want to take your thumb and put it right where the toe connects into the foot. And you're going to press, there's 3 different ways to do this, but this is a very effective way. You're going to press that big toe forward as you're pulling the outer edges of the legs back. Draw the shoulder blades down and lead with your heart. Three more breaths. Now come out of this pose the same way you went in, and one little teeny baby back bend, so a fish pose. So legs are together. You're on your forearms, and you can kind of wiggle your palms underneath your sit bones. Heart's lifted up, head releases back. And there's lots of ways to do this, but this is a nice safe one for opening your heart. Full breath in and out. Keep hugging those legs together, lifting the heart up. One more. And then inhale, slowly lift the head up. Come back on up and then begin to roll down. So draw your right knee into your chest. Give it a nice long hug. And as you hug that, reach the left leg forward. Work to keep the calf muscle still down on the ground. And then let that right leg form a 90-degree angle and just cross it over the body for a nice supine twist. Now the catch is here. This right shoulder blade often wants to pop up. So really work that right shoulder blade down to the earth and look over at the right hand. On the exhale, you start to gently give your right leg a little nudge to the earth. Two more breaths. In and out. In and out. One more because it feels really good. Breath in and out. Gently bring that right knee back center. Hug the knee in. Bring the nose to the knee. Straighten the leg up. And then lower that leg down. And then inhale, bring the left knee up. Give it a big hug. Work to keep that right leg down on the ground. And then as you exhale, 90-degree angle, cross it over the body. So see how that shoulder's starting to come up? Lower it down, right? Take a breath. And on the exhale, gently, just very lovingly, give that nice IT band and low back. A little piriformis stretch, the hips. Two more, and just look over at that left thumb. Last breath. And out. And then inhale, bring that knee gently back. Give it a hug. Straighten the leg up, and then lower the leg down. And then start to make your way into Shavasana. So palms are face up. Legs kind of hip distance apart. Move however you need to move to completely relax the body. And just stay here for just a few moments. Close your eyes, come into your body, and let go. Just relax. I will bring you out of this pose when it's time. If a thought comes into your mind, just let it come in and go out and return to observing the breath.
Gently start moving your fingers and toes. And just stretching through the body. And then pull one knee up and place the foot on the mat. And then pull the other knee up and place the foot on the mat. You might want to give your knees a hug. A little side to side movement. And then just roll over to the right side of your body and push yourself up and come to a seated position.
So one of the most important practices after your asana, your poses and postures, is meditation. And so I offer you just to take a moment, maybe set your cell phone or an egg timer, and just close your eyes. And sometimes an affirmation helps. And I work through my fingers on my affirmation sometimes to just kind of ground me and then let go in stillness. One of the most powerful affirmations is I'm whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, happy. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, happy. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, happy. I'm whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, happy. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, happy. Whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, happy. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Feel the energy that you've created. Feel the goodness that is you. Feel the love that lives inside of you, and let it radiate throughout your whole body. And then inhale, bring your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bring your hands into heart center. Take a moment for reflection, or prayer, maybe gratitude. Namaste. Have a blessed day. See y'all next week.